Welcome. Today we will be disassembling an Acer Chromebook 15. This particular model is a CB3-532 15-inch Acer Chromebook. So first we'll go ahead and turn it over and remove all of the screws in the bottom case. Alright, once you have removed the screws, we're going to take a flat object and put it here in the seam between the bottom cover and the palm rest. Once you get it started, you can pretty much just use your fingers to work around the edges. And once you have the bottom cover off, you can see inside the laptop. Alright, so first what we will do is go ahead and remove the battery. I see two screws, and then pull that connector out with your fingernails, and you can lift the battery out. Alright, Wi-Fi card, just pull those antennas up and off, and go ahead and remove the screw, and pull the card out. Alright, so it looks like the hinges are covering the in-out board as well as the motherboard. So we can just go ahead and remove the display assembly. Go ahead and free the antennas from the little slots in the palm rest. And then we'll go ahead and pull up on that connector for the video card. So once we have these free, go ahead and remove the 4 screws holding the hinges in. Alright, if you can, just get a fingernail or a tool underneath the hinge so that you can pull up on it and swivel it out of the way. It looks like this side might be easier to use a flat edge. So just get it started, and then you can use your finger or thumb to push that over. So make sure the ribbons and cables from the display are free. And you can remove the palm rest from the display. Alright, so for the motherboard, we're going to go ahead and just remove all of the ribbons. So this type you just flip up. And then this type, there are 2 tabs that are gray that you just kind of move toward the ribbon, and then you can release the ribbon. And then another just simple pull-out connector. Just get your fingernail in there and just wiggle it out. Alright, so once we have all the ribbons free, we can go ahead and remove the screws for the motherboard. And then the big metal plate is just the heat sink. So it's just the screws on top of the motherboard to remove that. Alright, then we can go ahead and finish removing the in-out board. So I'll go ahead and keep the ribbon with it in this case, and then just remove the screw. Alright, so on the palm rest assembly, the speakers are just held in by grommets. LED board, you can see it's just one screw, and then there's a few screws at the top to release the touchpad. The keyboard on this model is not removable, it's riveted into the palm rest assembly. Alright, so now we can take apart the display. In this type, you can just grab that inner part of the bezel with your fingertips and pull back toward you. And that will unsnap the bezel from the back cover assembly. Alright, so once you remove the bezel, you can see the inside there. Looks like we got 4 screws each side for the hinges, and then 4 screws for the LCD. So we will go ahead and we have good access to the video cable, so we can remove the LCD first. Alright, once you have the 4 screws out, just gently pull the screen up and over, and then you can see here the video cable. So it's held on by a little bit of clear tape. So you want to pull back nice and gently, and then once you have it clear of the connector, you can pull the video cable from the screen. Alright, now for the hinges, looks like 4 screws on each side. Alright, now we can go ahead and remove the rest of the video cable. So it's a combination cable that also supplies the webcam. So we'll go ahead and feed the rest of the cable through. And then we'll just pull that connector out of the microphone. And then the webcam. Alright, for the webcam, go ahead and just pull that tape up. And then using your thumbnail, go ahead and pry it up on the webcam. It is held on by some decently strong adhesive, but you want to actually pry from the bottom, not from either the left or right side, because you will bend the webcam and probably break it. Alright, so if you need to replace your Wi-Fi antennas, they're just stuck on with adhesive, and you can see how the cables are kind of run through the notches in the back cover. So that is how you disassemble HP Chromebook 15. This particular model was a CB3 532. So if this video helped you or you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.